Hello everyone, I'm Pieter. I'm standing here next to Joseph Schooling at the Flanders Swimming Cup. Joseph Schooling is Olympic champion in the 100 fly, and you beat it. You can tell who you beat.
I beat Michael Phelps at the Olympics, but yeah, thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here, and it's been a cool experience so far.
What most people don't know is you moved away from home, Singapore, to the US when you were only 13 years old.
Yes, sir.
Was it a hard time missing your family and friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was extremely hard. Probably up to this date, the hardest decision that not only myself but my family had to make also. It's hard moving out of your comfort zone and going to a completely different place that you've never been before, into boarding school. And it was an interesting experience, but it allowed me to mature and grow up a lot faster.
So at the boarding school, you were not alone. There were multiple Olympic champs. No, it was like Ryan Murphy, Caleb Dressel,
Yep.
Santo Condorelli,
Santo was there too.
Ryan Murphy. Yeah, okay.
So Ryan went to school with me. Caleb swam at the club program also, but we all swam on the same club team. Santo went to high school. He was in the dorms with me also. And so, it's kind of wild, right? When you look back and you're like, I was playing around, messing around with these kids when I was 13, 14 years old. And now we've all grown up together and we're still in the same sport. We still keep in touch. It's a beautiful thing, really. And every time I think about it, it never gets old. It's always crazy.
Yeah. At Boris, you were trained by Sergio Lopez, the renowned name. But what can you tell us about Eddie Rees? The guy is 75 years old and still performing at the highest level.
He's still well and kicking. Yeah. Eddie does a good job at getting us ready for the biggest meets in the world. He does a good job at assembling the best guys for his college team, and he creates a world-class environment. We all love each other. We're all a big family over there, and that's why we're the best team. That's why we always win together, because if we don't want to do it for ourselves, we can't let the guy next to us down. So we're always accountable. We're always pushing each other, and it's a great environment to be in.
Are you ready for the big move? Because you're leaving the US and going back home to Singapore.
Yeah. I've spent 10 years in the US and I've enjoyed my time. I've learned a lot. Very appreciative and honored that I had the opportunity to do that. But now I think it's time to go home. I've just recently graduated from UT, studied economics, got a great degree over there. And, I miss home. I think it's time to come home. My parents really want me to come home. And I'm looking forward to a new training experience and a new living experience, certainly.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
What do you know about Belgium? Can you name some things you think about when we say Belgium?
3 things come to mind when I think about Belgium. Beer, chocolate, and Eden Hazard. He's my favorite football player in the world. And, I'm very happy to be in the same country as him.
If you wouldn't be a swimmer, what sports or what athlete would you like to be?
I'd love to be a golfer. I started golf around the same time as swimming, maybe even a bit before. And I had to pick between golf and swimming at one point. At 4 or 5 years old, I picked swimming only because I could come back to golf. You can't swim for your whole life, but you can play golf, into your old age.
Right. Totally agree. But then the last question. We saw you're a big Marvel fan. If you could be a Marvel hero for one day, who would it be?
I'd be Thor. I had the opportunity to meet Chris Hemsworth in Singapore, and super cool guy. I love the character. I think everyone wants to be Thor, right? He's a superhero, and his powers are, it's like the god of thunder. That's a pretty cool thing to be. And if I had to pick one, I'd definitely be Thor.
Thanks for your time and good luck with everything. Good luck in Singapore. So this was Pieter from the Flanders Swimming Cup with Joseph Schooling, Olympic champion.